going, guys? Alright, let's go. Oh, what? Oh, it's actually warning me. Like, hey, Nito sucks. Are you sure? Look at this. I'm gonna play him.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers look for their 7th straight victory next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
So they played the old theme.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees.
Maybe the original Fox Sports baseball theme is back due to popular demand.
Misses for the
I know
second
people
ball.
aren't too
Pretty
thrilled,
good pitch
haven't
right
been
there.
too thrilled
Fastball
about them
in off
using
the
the
plate.
NFL
One of the
music
things you
with
want
it.
to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
You guys hear the whistle that they played when he strikes out? It's like a stadium noise when they strike out the opposing team. Doot, 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 doot.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They'll start this one at 274. 11 home runs and 30 RBIs. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Alright, inconclusive. This is tough. I feel a little rusty here. It's been a couple of days.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring.
A little more
crew in
relaxing
this
to stream
You know, you
this
got to
versus
take your time
the
and feel Joe
racing
McDonald
game that
out
I did
behind the
last
dish
night.
a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
Oh,
You know,
not
all you
going
ask
well.
for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Nimmo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Judge is under it, and that's the third out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
And the pitch. And that misses, ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 29.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch.
Down to 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sat on my
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Yeah, just got away.
That'll bring up Miguel Andujar. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Dominic Smith.
Dominic.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here's Pete Alonso. And he'll promptly send it in the
Oh,
air to
got
center
under
field.
that.
Torres is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 8. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though Dero only 1 home run in his last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expanding his zone, but look for him to get hot again.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. And he misses there. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Fouled off.
Damn, can't. I'm just trying to throw 100-mile-an-hour fastballs up and in on Stanton, see if I can get him. But he's tough.
1-2. Here it comes.
2-2.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. And that's out number 1.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Oh. Good try. Oh, let's see.
Now
Let's see
it
the
looks
replay.
like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay.
He's safe.
We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Reminded me of that Larry Walker play from the 90s.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. At the plate, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
I don't know if
you
know what I'm talking about, but I think when Larry Walker was with the Expos,
a little over the 270 mark.
It was a play just like that. He was in right field, and he threw out, I think they were playing the Blue Jays, and he threw out the guy at first. You know who the runner was?
And a sinker
Dad,
dips
or anyone
too
in
low
there?
Into the dirt, in fact.
Saw the video on my Facebook.
Ground ball sent back up the
Recently.
middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's
Hampton.
the pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
No,
Low, it's a ball and a strike.
that's what a weird guess that is. No, he was. This was in the '90s, so. And they were playing the Blue Jays, I believe.
The 1-1.
Hampton never played for the Blue Jays. I don't know why you're naming all these Colorado Rockies.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Okay, so I was wrong though in that it wasn't the Blue Jays.
So
My
here's
apologies.
Jeff McNeil.
It
He'll take a look at an
was
off-speed
the San
pitch
Diego
here that
Padres.
misses for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 18 homers and
Sorry,
43 RBIs.
You'll never get it.
The 1-0. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
I think you're just.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I think you're just throwing out random names right now. So anyway, the runner who hit the ball into right field for what he thought.
This is on the ground over to first. And there are 2 away now.
Hard-nosed McNeil there.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So it was Tony Fernandez, the batter.
Into the box now, Tomas Nido. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming, here it is. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Who, Tony Fernandez, who played for the.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
For the Blue Jays.
Down 0-2, he better be leery of this
Padres.
guy's nasty
He also
changeup.
played for the
He
Mets.
has the ability to bury it down and
in
away or down and
1993.
in, wherever he wants.
And yeah, he passed away in
So
February
you gotta
of
be on
this
point
year.
with this one.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the
I don't
inning
know
comes
about
to
this,
a close. Down in order
difficulty
go the Mets.
level. I feel
On
like
half
my
of the third coming up, no score.
the pitching is okay. I think the hitting is like maybe overly difficult.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Hicks is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Whoo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
So a full count now. Gio Urshela waits on deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan. He was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Torres. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The throw.
Shit.
Tagged by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Gotta question the decision to run on an 0-2 count there. Sure, pitchers are more likely to waste the pitch in that count, but you also run the risk of that happening. Strike him out, throw him out, double play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-0 pitch. Is looked at for the first strike. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Miguel Andujar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-0. Andujar is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. 3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second.
Did the umpire go to sleep?
And look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
I mean,
yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
this is what was called ball 4. Right there. That right there. Ball 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Very nice.
And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone
So
searches for
frustrated
confidence, and that's
right now.
exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
I got screwed this
Safety
inning.
on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Alonso will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Oh, skip.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on
Skip.
his club's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and a strike now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. And it's gone.
Dom, all right.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Michael Conforto will be next. 3-1. A 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Late.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. First delivery to him on the way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Finally.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Oh, well. 3 outs. It's Nito anyway.
Standing in now, Tomas Nido. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton giving
Damn
chase.
it! I thought
He
maybe,
gets there to make the catch,
just maybe,
and that
Nito was
ends
going to
the
be
inning.
a hero, but nope.
Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 1. Ready for another shot now, DJ LeMahieu, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 29.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Torres. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Now a ball throw to third, and he is in there.
Oh, what?
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
No good can come of this.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The count now at 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Rosario brings it in. One there. First, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Line toward the alley in left center.
What's the
that's
point?
Into the gap and should be extra bases. Judge blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton. 2 out here and a runner at second. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ball. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. side. 3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So digging in now, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter, Dominic.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. This is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And that misses. 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Boy, this is a big spot.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. From the stretch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Bases are loaded with only one out. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Zach Britton answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Michael Conforto will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
I feel like I already know how this is going to turn out.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Got him. And that's the third
right.
time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Mets leave them loaded. They trail it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a
I think that was the ball game right there, honestly.
Much better that time.
I'm not giving up,
I just think
but
he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back.
that might have been it.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
Up next for the Yankees, not shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Skip. I don't need to warm up anymore. Actually, I don't want to warm up anymore.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Fucking a waste of time.
Hits this one hard the other way. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Yanks able to... All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Adam Ottavino will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there to make the catch. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. 0-1 the count.
Number 29.
Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2-2 the count. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ottavino has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Mets go. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel
Dylan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 68, Dylan Betances.
First offering on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Betances has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up,
first baseman, Luke Ford.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Aaron Hicks will be next. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're up 5-1. Jonathan Holder comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Dominic Smith will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And now in fact they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw.
Just end this game. I don't even care anymore.
Striding in, Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Michael Conforto will be next. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday.